When you're here in Hawthorne Valley, you could feel a little bit like you're in this kind of magical bubble of just beauty and grace, and yet it is completely interdependent and interconnected into these larger systems, as we all are. But that gets kind of lost in our modern construct of just anonymous transactions going on every day, and we feel pretty strongly that that has to be raised up a bit in our awareness, that these are not just transactions, they're actual relationships, and there's something happening on the other side of that relationship that we should know about, because it's either something healthy that we could stand for and stand by, or it's something not so healthy. So what we tried to construct here is something that we call associative economics, and that's really bringing together all of the participants within a system. The farmer wants to treat the land well, wants to treat the cows well, wants to pay a living wage to and have a decent lifestyle themselves. So that already then presents one economic picture. They then take the milk to the creamery and they say, we need X dollars per hundredweight of milk in order to actually make this viable, to be able to have a healthy herd, not push the herd, not push the land, not push the people. And then the creamery has to scratch their head and say, oh, okay, well, we'll pay that, but now we need to pay a living wage to the people working in the creamery who are making cheese or producing yogurt, and keep the lights on, keep the equipment running. In order to do that, we will have to wholesale our milk and our cheeses at X price per pound in order for us to be able to do that. So then they go to the green market manager and the store manager and they say, this is what we paid per hundredweight for the milk. This is what it costs us to add the value. Therefore, we need X price. And then the green market and the retail store have to speak to the customer base and say, here's what the milk costs to the creamery per hundredweight. This is what we get it for wholesale. In order for us to keep the lights on in the store or run our trucks down to the green market and pay living wages, we have to mark it up and get this price at retail level. Does that work? Are consumers willing to pay that price? Especially in a system where we're competing against a highly subsidized, petroleum-based agribusiness system of producing a bunch of food-like substances, as Michael Pollan is fond of saying. And we're trying to do something different. We're trying to steward the land in a different way. We're trying to pay living wages, et cetera. It's not an easy nut to crack.